Welcome back. Today we're going to go over the results of the new player feedback form that I posted. I'll break down the main takeaways and share what players are struggling with, what's working, and where the game could improve. Most respondents had under 1,000 hours and are currently subscribed, so this is fresh player feedback, not just veteran opinions. It seems that the early game confusion comes from two major things: character creation and builds, and navigation, where over half said finding their way around was the hardest part. The map really isn't that great. There are third-party tools, but Haven really doesn't teach you much about the map. When it comes to figuring out systems as a new player, economy and crafting were the biggest hurdle, where combat comes in a close second. So overall, the fundamentals of the game are what's really throwing people off. I myself went through Haven and made a list of all the things that it doesn't touch on, so maybe Haven could use a brush up, especially before it goes free to play. Next are the roadblocks that people are encountering the most. Surviving PvP encounters is where over half the people struggle with. Reminder, I am accepting VODs in order to review to help people improve on their gameplay. Time investment came in second, where almost half feel the game just takes way too long to build up, and then there's a lack of guidance, and that's something I'm trying to work on here with you now. Community and guilds. Finding people to play with wasn't really a huge issue for most, but guild drama was. Nearly half said guild conflicts make the game harder to enjoy. Joining a guild can mean inheriting a whole list of enemies, and the game doesn't really do a great job of explaining systems like war decks or alert towers. Maybe that's something that they could touch on in the future. Retention and fun, and what almost made people quit. So feeling behind veterans and toxic interactions were kind of the biggest key takeaways, or simply just not knowing what to do next. Unfortunately, sandbox games kind of struggle in this department, but clearly players want more direction and more rewards for non-combat activities like mining, gathering, or fishing. Now on the flip side, what hooked players the most was exploration, lore and immersion, and of course the combat. These are the strengths that keep people coming back. So I think it's important to note that it's the game itself. Some extra comments or honorable missions here is just that the game needs more bug fixes and less building on shaky systems. Tasks should be more localized, as well as the reputation and murder penalties are just a bit too punishing. And finally, people want a more casual fun. Tavern games, social features, reasons to log in and just hang out. Well, that's it. Quick breakdown of the survey. If you want any deep dive, just let me know in the comments. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for being part of the community.